Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Ginger Fox here, and I'm gonna be doing another video of urban myths. This one is called Wine Barrel. I have no idea what this one's about. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's called Wine Barrel because it's actually a bit of wine barrel, or if it gets called that because of a different reason. I have no idea, but let's get into this, guys. Wine barrel is an urban myth about something horrible found floating in a cask of alcohol. A dead body, I'm calling it. There are quite a few variations on this story. There was a married couple in Scotland who inherited an old castle when the husband's grandfather died. They didn't find the body, I bet you. Shortly after they moved in, they decided to renovate the old place and hired some builders to work on it. While the builders were cleaning out the basement, they discovered a large barrel of wine amid the clutter. They tried moving it, but found that the barrel was too heavy for them to lift. There's a body in there, I'm fucking calling it, man. One of them had the bright idea that they could make the barrel lighter by drinking some of the wine. You don't know what's in that. Don't you want to check and see what's inside first? The wine had a very peculiar taste. After drinking as much as they could, the workers tapped the barrel and filled some bottles to take home with them. Don't you want to check and make sure it's actually wine first? Then they carried the barrel upstairs and told the owners about their discovery. Bruh. Does nobody check shit anymore? God damn. A few days later, the married couple decided to throw a housewarming party and invited all their friends. All the guests drank glasses of wine that were filled from the barrel. By the end of the party, the wine was almost finished. Bruh. A few guests stayed behind to help the couple clean up. As they were moving the empty barrel of wine to take it downstairs, they noticed that it was still very heavy. There's a body in it. I'm calling it. The husband decided to investigate, so he went off to fetch a hacksaw from his toolbox. When he cut off the top of the barrel and looked inside, he was horrified. Curled up at the bottom was the dead body of an old man. Ugh. Gross. They found out later that it was the corpse of the husband's great uncle. I fucking told you, man. He had died many years ago in Jamaica, and his wife had arranged for his body to be shipped back to Scotland. Bruh. Because of the long journey, the body was preserved in wine to prevent it decomposing. Oh my god, that is disgusting. The monkey barrel. There was a group of workers who was transporting a shipment of goods to a university. Among the goods in the back of their van, they noticed a large barrel. One of them was wondering what was inside, so he lifted the lid. Taking a sniff, he was sure it was rum. The workers, unable to resist temptation, decided to have a drink. Later that day, when they delivered the barrels to the university, they handed them over to a professor of natural history. The professor opened the barrel in front of the workers, and to their amazement, there was a corpse of a large monkey inside. It had been preserved in. That's disgusting. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Alcohol to keep it fresh before it was displayed in the museum. Does that actually happen though? Do people actually preserve bodies in alcohol and shit? It wouldn't surprise me, but it's still fucking gross. Upon seeing this, the workers immediately began to vomit, and none of them ever touched a drink of alcohol again. Can you believe? What happened to checking shit before you? Because you don't know where the shit's from. The beer vat. There was a brewery in the United States that imported cheap beer from a foreign country. This beer was transported in large tanker ships. When the ships reached port, the tanks were drained and the beer was then bottled and sent out to stores. During one shipment, the tanks were being drained when the pipes suddenly became clogged. Workers investigated and found an old boot caught in the pipe. They later discovered the dead body of a sailor floating in the beer. That is disgusting. They realized that he had been murdered. His hands had been cut off and he couldn't swim or escape when he was thrown into the tank. Oh my goodness. However, the discovery was made too late to stop the beer being bottled and transported to stores. When this scandal came to light, the brewery went out of business. Oh my god, that's disgusting, bro. I can't. It's not what I meant to do. The jar of honey in 1200 AD. An Arabic historian named Abd el-Latif recorded a strange method of embalming that he discovered on one of his expeditions. According to his story, a group of treasure hunters were excavating, a site near the pyramids in Egypt, when they unearthed a large unopened jar which was full of honey. During a lunch break, they opened the jar and dipped their bread into it. They all declared it a delicious lunch until one of them discovered a human hair floating in the honey. A quick investigation revealed the preserved corpse of a young child curled up at the bottom of the jar. Oh my god, that is disgusting. How the fuck did a child even get in there? Bro. True story or urban myth? Of course, all these stories are just urban myths. They never actually happened. However, centuries ago, before the invention of refrigeration, dead bodies that were being transported over long distances were sometimes packed in alcohol to preserve them. They don't surprise me. They're still fucking disgusting, though. Is that for real, though? Do people actually do that shit? That's disgusting. When Admiral... That makes sense, so back in the old... Like in the older days. That would make so much fucking sense, though that's still nasty, though. Horror. Nelson was killed in the Battle of Waterloo. His corpse was placed in a barrel of rum to keep it from decomposing on the long journey back to England. The barrel was strapped to the ship's mast and kept on the guard to stop the sailors on the ship from drinking the alcohol inside. Now that's a true story. Of course. Because why not? That's disgusting. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, though. I learned something new, though. I didn't know that, actually. I didn't know that you can actually reserve bodies in alcohol and rum and shit. That's still nasty, though. Whoa. As always, guys, stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.